Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a brand new week here at Hunky Dory TV. And we are still continuing our Black Friday. It is, in fact, Cyber Monday today, but we are going to give you one last chance to get your hands on all of our incredible Black Friday deals that we've had for you over the last few weeks. And there have been some absolute corkers. One of our favourites that we do, this is the second year running now. I'm not going to say we do every year because we might trick you one year and not do it, but one of our absolute favourites that we've had so far is our incredible goodie box. This is our Christmas goodie box. Now, let me tell you, we have sold 90% of our stock of these now. 90%. I can't even tell you how small those goodie box walls are now. They have shrunk massively. We've got so many of these dispatching out the door. Lots and lots of people have got theirs already. We are going to be taking another look at one of the goodie boxes later on in the show as well. So stay tuned if you want to have a little sneaky peek in what could be in yours. We just don't know. It's just a big surprise. But make sure you grab yours. If you've been thinking about it, maybe you've had your payday or something and you're thinking, yep, today's the day I'm getting my goodie box. It was definitely worth thinking about because they are, like I say, 90% gone. So there's not many left. It's very sad. Okay, before we move on, let's see who we've got with us today. We've got the lovely Emily. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today? It's got like a Rapunzel hair out. It's just fabulous. I'm very well, thank you. And in demonstration station, we've got the lovely Natalie.
Hello.
Twice in 2 weeks. What's going on?
Oh, it's weird, isn't it?
We were complaining last week that we never see each other.
I know, but this is our only day in the office together now.
It is, yeah.
So
it is.
It's a good thing that we're together.
Yes. It is rare. I've had a bit of a TV break.
Yeah.
Which has helped us see more of each other.
Yeah.
But that TV break's kind of done, and then I finish for Christmas in a couple of weeks. So.
Yeah. So basically, I'm just all by myself.
She's not.
I'm joking.
She's fine. She's not by herself. She's very dramatic. Okay, so final day of our Black Friday event. It does end at midnight tonight. I didn't think it actually ended today.
Yeah.
Ends at midnight tonight. So it is literally your last chance. Literally your last chance. Okay, before we get into what we have to show you today, shall we have a look at this week's Win It Weekly? How's that? Is Emily? She's only doing 5 winners this week. We had rollover box. We had double winners last week.
I know, it was
now
so
we're back
good.
to 5.
5.
We can't give
Sad.
everything away all of the time. But if you would like to be in with a chance of winning this wonderful collection, it is your Beautiful Blooms Luxury Topper collection. Oh, it is stunning. Relatively new as well. This was only launched in September during our 14th birthday celebrations. We would like you to answer our question. Are you ready? What were the first artificial Christmas trees made from? Is it A, wood, B, foam, or C, goose feathers? Oh, Emily, that's a bit tricksy, isn't it? Wood, foam, or goose feathers? I feel like it could be wood.
Yeah.
You know, because you can do some really cool things.
It as
yeah.
well, can't you? So
yeah.
you could do like each branch and then have them like individually.
Goose feathers sounds like a lot of work.
I feel like foam wouldn't have been invented when like artificial Christmas trees were around.
I know what you mean.
So then maybe it was goose feathers.
I'm saying A or C. I'm going for
Yeah.
A or C.
But then, when was the first artificial Christmas tree?
I don't know.
It's really random, isn't it?
It is a bit random.
Very, very peculiar.
Very random.
Another question that we need to know for
Yeah.
just one of those days in our lives.
You never know. Pub quiz. One
Yeah.
day we'll thank Emily when that gives us
really
the
will.
vital point in the pub quiz.
We really will.
We will. Emily, have you got your Christmas tree up?
No.
No.
Get one.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. When are you planning on it?
Maybe this weekend.
Maybe this weekend. Have you well, yours isn't
We
up yet.
haven't got one up yet. No.
No, we haven't.
Next weekend, I think.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
saying I'm feeling a lot of pressure from everyone else on our street because everybody's got the
lots
trees up, and I was like, oh no. Yesterday there was like another 10 went up. So
Dan
I'm
said to
feeling.
me, where are we going to put the Christmas tree? Are we going to put it? He said something like, "We're going to put it near the telly." I said, "Are you stupid? You have to put your Christmas tree in the window." He said, "Why do you need to put your Christmas tree in the window so people can see you've got a Christmas tree?" Yes.
Yes.
This is the whole point.
It is.
Like, I was just like, you are baffling.
Men.
The good
telling
thing
you.
is, though, is that my Christmas lights are up because we didn't take them down,
Oh.
so we can put so we can put them on Wednesday.
You put them on any day.
We can put them on Wednesday. Just go for it. Light the house up.
Amazing.
We just won't have the Christmas tree up.
Don't have the Christmas tree up. Yeah,
That's
no,
fine.
we've got like loads of window stickers. I did loads of window stickers last year and it looked amazing. And then like when we pulled up to like get on our drive the other day, 2 doors down had the same window stickers that I bought this year, and I was like,
Oh my, no, you can't do that. You're gonna have to get new ones.
I can't get new ones.
But they'll be the same.
It's fine.
Or can you do something different with them?
Maybe.
Do they have theirs as like snow? Could you do them as like icicles?
They're
Or
like
not?
people.
Oh.
They're not all the same. I've got lots more than just those, but I'm
Okay.
quite competitive.
Yeah.
Once I get started, you know, I'm very creative. It has to be like the best window in the streets. But anyways,
Good luck.
we'll move on. Do you want to have a look at our wonderful deals that we have got for you today? So, I don't think I've seen this yet. Has this been on?
Yeah, it's gone, yeah.
Has it? It's not been on one of my shows, has it?
No.
I was going to say. I think I'd remember this. Look at all these bad boys. £9.99 for 50 cards and envelopes. Just
50.
£9.99. Look at all the different colours. Let's have a quick flick through of all the colours. Okay, so we must have 25 two of each.
Yeah.
Nice. Ooh, I love that green.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really beautiful. All sorts of maybe festive shades in here if you're still yet to start your Christmas crafting. That's the category that we're in.
100%.
But you know, if you you're thinking these are just going to be perfect for all year round. Look at all these fabulous colours. Ooh, I
You'll
like that one.
definitely have something to use these with, won't you? And
So
it's so essential.
yeah,
And not having to cut your cardstock down and mat and
especially
layer it.
A5.
Just trim
Such
it.
a funny size, isn't it?
Just trim it.
Yeah.
Add your toppers on. Maybe some of your cardstock from your collection, or even some die cuts.
Yes, that would be nice. And we can even trim these down. We don't have
Yes.
to keep them A5.
Add
If
extra
you-
scores.
Yeah, add extra scores. You can make your stepper cards out of these. Maybe you just like making A6 cards. You can obviously just slice them all in half. You can make kind of DL cards, like tall and thin. You can make your just under 6x6 squares out of this as well. There's lots that you can do with it, but they are absolutely fabulous. And because they're pre-scored on our machines as well, you know you're getting that really professional finish every single time, and it's just going to be perfect. £9.99.
That is such a good deal, you know.
It is, isn't it? That's just, as a stash builder,
Yes.
that's pretty good, that one. £9.99 for your A5 card blanks and envelopes. Next for you, we have got, I'm going over here. I've not even looked at my sheet. Let's look at my sheet. Going over here. I've definitely not seen this yet. Has this been on yet, Emily, in here? Ooh, look. Animal Kingdom, second season. This was the first thing I did back on Create and Craft when I came back after mat leave.
It was.
Last year. Absolutely beautiful collection. If you've had the Animal Kingdom first season, then you will love this. Or maybe you've had this and you've used it and you want more. Oh my word, it is stunning. Look at the detail in the background of the polar bear.
I think that's what I love about this collection.
It's just all of that extra detail, isn't it? It's when you kind of really look at it. It is a 4x2, so you're going to get 4 of your toppers, 2 of each. But you'll just notice so much detail. They've got like a dream catcher here. Can you see it?
Yeah.
It's just marvellous, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. So for every topper, you're going to get your 2 foil card, and you're also going to get your 2 printed. You can see all that detail there in that polar bear on this one even better.
That one, it's just magical, isn't it? I can't think of the way to describe it.
No,
'Cause
it's kind of
super artistic. There's definitely a word for it, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of mystical. A little bit celestial, maybe. You know,
Yeah.
that kind of vibe. Oh my word! Look at these. We've got the squirrel and the little birds there. We've got the foxes. We've got the raccoons. Look at them all hanging on that branch. It is gorgeous. So many different colourways in here as well. So obviously we've just seen all those fabulous sort of blues
all
and
those hidden
purples.
textures. I mean, look at those leaves
Look
that
at
are in the
leaves
background there.
Wow.
So much detail goes
Yeah,
into these. I
there
think
is.
This is one of those
all
collections
the
that you really
acorns.
appreciate absolutely every single element.
Yeah, definitely. On here we've got owls, we've got the white tiger there, we've got the penguins, we've got the wolves. You know, it's jam-packed, not only with toppers. I mean, look at that sheet. There's like no space whatsoever. But it's jam-packed with different animals as well. So you're going to get a real variety. You know, every single card is going to be completely different. Lots of fussy cutting kind of opportunities as well. Lots of areas to chop into this. You know, you can be cutting around that corner and having that detail. Look at that penguin family.
I love that one.
A little bit of snowfall acetate. You've got an instant Christmas card as well. You know, absolutely gorgeous. And then this one is possibly my favourite. Look at those guys. Oh, so cute. You've got the whales on there. We've got a little cheeky seahorse down there as well. And of course the puffins, aren't they?
Yep.
Just wanted to double check that then.
And you've got the, as I like to call it, shamu at the top.
Up here.
The orca. That's got full-on Free Willy vibes, hasn't it?
Hasn't it? Definitely.
Such a good.
I need to get Joseph to watch that. I don't think he won't have watched that.
It's so good.
Do you think it'll be on Disney Plus? Is it a Disney film?
I don't think it is. You know.
No, I'm going to find it though because he will love that. Oh, love, love, love. So for just £8.99, should be £19.99 for your 8 toppers, your 8 foil card, and your 8 printed card. What an absolute bargain. £8.99 for that one there. And then if you'd like the matching inserts, which we all do because it just completes your card, doesn't it? We have got for you here your gorgeous inserts. They are, I want to say, do we get 36?
You do get 36.
Yeah. Oh, you got just some nice textures. We don't have all the animals on. Oh, wow. We've just got one of each here, obviously, but you are going to get 3 of each of your 12 designs to give you your 36. I love these. They're just beautiful. Obviously, for the insides of your cards, but there's no rules. They don't have to be on the inside. Sorry, they're all sticking together. And I don't want to do a Dan and lick my fingers. There we go. So that is all of your fabulous inserts. And then let's look at some makes, because that's all I've got to show you before we head over to Nat. So I'm going to show you some of these fabulous cards that have been made by the team. Oh, look at that. Simple, simple cards. You could do that with one of your A5 card blanks.
Oh, I love that.
Just add in that extra score. It would still go in your A5 card blank, A5 envelope as well. Look at those. Oh my word, look at this. Really simple kind of matting and layering techniques, but it really kind of draws you into that family there. It's gorgeous. And another one there with the fabulous puffins. Okay, Nat, we are coming to you. What are we making?
We're going to do Into the Wildness, and we're going to work on this polar bear topper. I really, really like this one. So we're going to do an 8x6 card. So I'm going to cut this down just short of, am I going to do that though?
I don't know.
I might have to do a little bit of trickiness here. So if I cut this to 8 and I measure up to 6 on here, just because I want to have some of this left over to be able to use, so I don't want to sort of cut it too much and then I don't have the ability to use that. So I'm going to trim that, so that should just be slightly smaller. I might just need to trim off from here. So I've taken like 2 notches off my 8x6 there, so that's one panel ready to go. And then I'm going to do one that is 3, one that is it just under 3? Yeah. One that's just under 3. And I think I'm going to do it by 5. And then, so that's going to be one bit. We're going to do like a stepper card. Are we going to do a stepper card? No, it's going to be an easel. Okay. We're going to get there in the end. You just have to stick with me.
We'll go with whatever you want to do.
We're just sort of working it out as we go along here. So we'll pop that to one side. So I've got all my pieces cut down, ready to go.
Okay.
I'm obviously going to use the huge topper that we have with the polar bear on, so that can come out, and then I'm going to use this big bear hugs and probably the winter wishes as well. So let's just take that from there, and then we might come back and use this. We'll see how we get on. So then I'm going to take my card blank, and I've already cut this down. So it was an 8x8, and then I cut it to 6x6, and then we're going to do some fancy bits with it. So I'm going to take 5 off here, I think. So if I just trim that to 5, we might even make it smaller.
Oh my goodness, have you got Santa on your nails?
Yeah.
How cute is he?
Just a little Santa.
He's so cute.
It was a little bit too soon, but I needed to do my nails and I didn't want to have to do them twice.
I did mine last night.
And I didn't have anything other than Christmas.
Oh, okay.
It was a real predicament.
Okay, yeah.
So I struggled. If I'd have had something else, then it might not have been Christmas. But you know, it's worth it.
Well, yeah, it's
It
almost
is
Christmas.
worth it. So I'm going to do a 5-inch panel on this side, and then I'm going to flip this over because I want this to be 2.
Okay.
Well, let's take it to 3 3/4. So we're just taking off 1/2 an inch there, and then I'll come back and take 1/2 an inch off this side, and then I'll flip this over, and we're just going to take away from our top score line those
the skinny
2
bits.
skinny panels.
Okay.
And then I'm going to
wow.
make my this. Oh no, it's intense, isn't it?
I like it
There's
though.
lots going on here.
It's fine.
So now we'll bring, because this is going to be.
I mean, you have a plan. So
I do. Yeah, you could say that.
we will say that. We will say that.
This is going to be my 2 sort of bits, but I want them to be different sizes.
Oh, okay.
It's starting to come together
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
isn't
yeah. I
it?
can see it now. I know exactly what
just
you're doing.
couldn't work out. Couldn't work it out just so far. This is 2 days now where I've come in and I've done cards and I'm like doing the maths while I'm demoing.
I think that's
I need
okay,
to not
though.
do this.
No, but I think it's quite nice for people to kind of see the maths.
But you're also seeing how absolutely crazy I am when it comes
Well,
to maths.
we don't need this just to know that.
This is true. So we're going to score this at 4, because obviously when we've got it on our card blank here, we're going to score that bit at 4, so you've got a 2 by 2 inch panel, and then we're going to score this at 3, so we've got a 3 by 5 inch panel, and then we can rescore these in. And because we've made them shorter as well, it's going to give our card a little bit of a different look when we start to bring it all together. So now let's just decorate it. I've got my mirror as well, so let's pop tape on all of our panels. We'll do our cardstock panels first of all. So let's do.
I like this because sometimes you think you
this.
can do different size easels
Yeah.
by just where you position the like stoppers, but this is a much better way of having them in like kind of different sizes, isn't it?
I think so. It just makes it a little bit more easier to sort of put together. And then I've got gold mirror. So this is all sort of like 2/8 of an inch bigger, so that we can get that nice sort of gold edge all around here and make all of this coordinate really nicely together. So we'll stick those elements together, and then let's pop these on here. So my panels, I'm going to fit onto here. So this is going to go on. Oh, it's a little bit bigger than I was hoping for, but that's okay. Do you know what? This always happens on here. I don't feel like it happens anywhere else, but on here I am absolutely terrible at sticking things together.
Oh no.
Absolutely terrible.
It's okay.
Let's put. We'll try it again.
Okay, we'll try again.
It came off quite nicely actually.
It did. I was quite impressed with
I
that.
know. I did think, oh,
Stuck for dear life.
yeah.
That's usually what
never
happens.
ever
isn't
going
it?
to get away from this. So let's try again with that one. I think that's a little bit better. So this now will fit on the inside of our card. Oops. Popping that in here. Nice and straight with the back of our card there. And also because we've done a smaller, 2 sort of like smaller easels as well, it allows you to still be able to see the gorgeous polar bear that we have on here. And if I was clever, I could have used that sort of element as a stopper. We might still be able to use it. We'll see where we get to. So just gonna layer these up onto our panels now. So that one on there. This one we'll add onto here.
Gorgeous.
And I like the fact that we're keeping sort of like that pattern
Yeah.
ongoing as well. Even though they're going to stop at different places, you're still going to be able to get that
perfectly,
detail
doesn't it,
in.
that?
So let's just see. And I know this is crazy and I should have done this earlier, but let's just see if I can fussy cut around his head and sort of just lift that panel up, because that will make me a really nice stopper.
Awesome.
And I can obviously put some foam pads under here just to lift that up a little bit more. I'm just going to try and
just
get
giving
underneath
that score at the back a little bit of an extra
little
burnish will
extra
help. Yeah.
thingy so it sticks. There we go.
Yeah.
And then this one is obviously going to come down a little bit more. And this is where I'm going to use my border strip. So taking this off here, we can trim.
I think
this
Emily's
out.
got snacks, Natalie.
She's got snacks.
Oh, I thought you were opening snacks then.
It sounded like snacks
see,
from
you
here.
know, have you got enough for everybody?
Don't bring snacks around me and Anne-Marie and not have enough. That is one thing you cannot do. So I'm just going to trim this so it's shorter. I think it's going to come to about 4 inches, just under, about 3.5. And then we can give this a nice sort of fishtail. Just because it's not going to have any other elements on, sometimes just giving it that little bit of a decorative look can be quite nice. And if I double these foam pads over, I can pop this
very cute.
across here. So that's going to sit really nicely on there. And then I can just burnish that bit as well. And then let's pop all of our elements on and we will be finished. It's taken us a while, but we've got we've got there. So big bear hugs I'm going to add onto this back panel like so. We'll just have it lifting up ever so slightly, and this is going to go on here. I'm not going to use my center frame, I don't think, on this one, because I do still want you to be able to see some of that cardstock, because it is that gorgeous design and it matches so well. We don't want to hide it all together, so let's just do strips on sort of like half of our base.
Sarah on YouTube has said that Free Willy's only on Prime to buy or rent. It's not on any other streaming in the UK.
I feel like my mum might have it on DVD.
Do you know what? I think we might just go to the place in town that does the second-hand DVDs and games and stuff.
Definitely have it in there.
I'm going to get it at the weekend. He probably will watch it and be like,
why have you made me watch this?
Thanks, Mum. Why have you made me watch this?
It's so good.
He was so moody over the weekend.
I
don't know whether he's getting a bit like, it's just like hormones and things.
Yeah,
he's very, very grumpy.
He is, so I think, no, we'll leave it there. We'll leave that. I was going to pull it down a bit more, but we're going to leave it there, and then we'll put this one to wishes.
I
just
love that.
In the corner, and we are done. There you go.
Absolutely gorgeous. We love that. We loved watching your maths and working that out now.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle at the beginning.
I like it. It's fine. Absolutely love it.
I think it's because it's nice to have that little space in.
Yeah, definitely.
And I didn't necessarily want the spacing to be dead on the edge again, because it would have been too much of a gap. So it's just sometimes working out how much space you've got. But when you've got like a round shape, like a 6x8 or something like that, it's a lot easier to be able to work them out.
Definitely, absolutely amazing. And you could be creating that, of course, with your A5 card blanks as well.
Absolutely.
You can just be trimming some of those little sections out. It's just wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, next for you, goodie boxes. Now we do just have a little small drama we'd like to address. There are a handful of people that have received duplicate boxes when they shouldn't have done. It is an error. We are aware of the error. If you have received duplicate boxes and you shouldn't have done, please contact customer services and they will, underlined, will rectify this. So please just give them a call and they'll absolutely be able to fix that for you. We are incredibly sorry because we did tell you that it would not happen. There would be no duplicates. If you order 2 boxes or more than 2 in any transaction, they wouldn't be duplicated, but there was a small human picking error which has been rectified. And we will fix it for you. So please do get in touch. I'm just aware of a few comments in the in both the feeds, but if you just give them a call, drop them an email, they'll be able to fix that for you immediately. So do not worry, all is good. Do not be disappointed because we'll sort it. Okay, so goodie boxes, like I said before, 90% of the stock has already gone. So we're going to open this one for you. Now, remember, it's got a minimum of £80 worth of goodies in. Minimum of £80. And remember, you are paying just £25. I mean,
It's just worth it for that, isn't it?
isn't it? Isn't it? Absolutely amazing. And we do say, and I'll say it again, if you are ordering more than one in one transaction, we will guarantee 100% definitely that you will get different ones, okay? But if you order one today and you come back on Friday and order another one because you really loved it, we can't guarantee that they will be different, okay? So it does need to be in one transaction. Not even one day, you can't even do it today and later on, it has to be one transaction. Everyone will get a discount code, which is nice, and your crumply paper. Forgot to show you that. I just like pass that to one side, just crumply paper. Okay, are you ready? Bonus goodie, you've got your eye from your Moonstone minis there. We have got a little deck the halls.
Oh, I love that, you know.
I love that. I love the Moonstone minis. They are so
I can't
useful.
believe that's in there. That makes
So
me sad.
useful. Oh my goodness, wait till you see what else is in here. We've got some pearl gemstones in the Christmas colours.
Nice.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, that stamp set is my ultimate favourite.
Look at him.
It's incredible. Kat did a demo with this when we first launched it.
Let me
It
turn
was
around.
so good.
Isn't it absolutely stunning? And how simple can we keep that as well? Just by doing a
Yeah.
nice watercolour wash blue purpley background.
Yeah, a nice
stamp
little
them
bit
over
of
the top.
ombre.
Yeah, yeah. You could even heat emboss him.
it. I
Yeah.
was thinking that silver, it would look incredible.
Oh, absolutely amazing. Look at this as well.
No
Oh
way.
my goodness. How stunning is that?
That is
absolutely
incredible.
beautiful. You've
I
got-
love these dies and
Yeah.
I love colouring them in.
Yeah, me too. You've got your 3 dies in there. So you've got your actual stained glass, you've got your outer arch, and then you've got that lovely piece die as well. So that is just going to be amazing. Like you say, for
Incredible.
colouring in. You could even paper piece this. If you've got
Absolutely.
the,
If you've
you
got
know,
the
the
time.
time, yeah, you can absolutely do that. And it would look incredible. Add a few little mirror ones in there as well. Oh, it would be gorgeous. Oh my goodness, this is one of my absolute favourites.
This is my favourite one.
I love this one. All wrapped up in festive foil. I think this one was from last Christmas, wasn't it? And I remember coming back and
No, I think it was this
was
Christmas.
it this Christmas?
You know? Yep. I'm sure it was this Christmas.
Because I feel like I remember coming back to work and going, oh my word, I love this. I can't
Maybe it
believe I've missed it
wasn't.
out. Yeah, it wasn't in this year's 3. Definitely not. Because this year it was the festive stripes and winter lights or something like that. It was the snowmen
Oh, yeah.
and the snowflakes.
This is true. This is last
I just
year's
love
then.
the foil. The foil's amazing. It looks so real. Oh my word, look at that.
That's so nice.
Oh my goodness. I love it. Absolutely love it. Look at the black foil.
It's phenomenal.
It's just
The
gorgeous,
patterns
isn't it?
are just so classy.
And the pink. Look at that. It's just absolutely amazing, isn't it? So that's in there for you as well. That's £10. So we've already gone over 25 because I'm sure that's a £15 die.
Yes, it is.
So 25. That's
£8.
yeah, 33. This is where we realise that Anne-Marie can't do maths. 35. Nearly 40 with these already. So we've already gone over your cost. Let me get these out as well. So we've got some toppers for you.
That's a good topper.
I love the snowman start. Rachel did a really cute card with this one last week. It's just so sweet, isn't it? And we also have this one for you.
I love that too.
Me too, me too. This was Dan's image that had to be in the blockbuster. He was like adamant that this one was going in this year.
I can see what's coming up. I love that collection.
Oh,
That's
me too.
my favourite Christmas collection
Yeah.
in such a long time.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's just got that real kind of
Look at those
almost like a
jars.
Scandi feel,
Yeah.
hasn't it? And you know, it's matte-tastic, so you can ink this and stamp onto it as well. But it is just beautiful. So we've got 3 topper sets there. Then we go into some of our topper favourites. So we've got that incredible stag. How regal does he look? He's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and then we're going back to another topper set. Wow, this one's lovely.
I love the stained glass feel
Look
with
at
this one.
that.
It kind of mimics that die you've got.
It
as well.
does,
You can
doesn't
use them
it?
together.
You could, 100%. Absolutely gorgeous. That one is a Christmas classic. Oh, look at this. Oh,
Oh, wow.
wow. Sorry, Emily, I need to open it. We need to have a look at this. What an absolute beastie of a product to have in your goodie box. 30 sheets of, I mean,
Festive mirrors.
festive megabyte says, but look at the colours. You know, obviously perfect for Christmas cards, but we've got, you know, your purples in here, your pastel shades in here, your more primary shades. You could be using these for absolutely anything. We've got some rainbow in here as well. When we come through, you will see it in a minute.
I love that teal colour.
Yeah, me too.
And that peachy
This
copper.
one.
It's still
Look,
just
essential. Essential. My goodness me.
I think we should even class the black as essential.
Yeah,
you
oh,
know?
100%, definitely.
That green.
What an incredible find in this goodie box. Let us know if you've had a goodie box and you've had this in yours, because that is just an absolute, just amazing. Love that. Oh my words. Are you ready? You know what's coming. We've got to the Christmas classic inserts, so you know what's coming next. Look at this. Let me open this. Oh, Natalie, I think this is one that we haven't seen yet.
And this isn't one that we've seen yet.
How
This is very, very different.
exciting. Ooh.
There's some nice bits
Oh, I
in
love
here.
that. How vintage is that? It's very cool. Oh my gosh, I love this little girl. She is adorable, and she's got like a matte foil.
Oh,
So it's
she
not
does
super
have a matte
shiny.
foil.
I love her. Three Kings.
It's a good topper set, that.
Yeah. Oh, look at that little Victorian kind of street there with the Christmas tree.
Very Scrooge-esque.
Yeah, it's definitely absolute classic. Oh wow, the little toy shop window, and then we've got like that gorgeous village scene.
You know, this time last year it was snowing at home.
Was it?
Yeah, it came up when I was walking Oscar on Sunday that this time last year we took him out for his first walk in the snow.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
it is definitely milder, isn't it, this
yeah,
year?
it's not. I don't think it's going to snow till later on.
Look at this, very kind of classic feel throughout this whole collection.
Ooh, that wreath's so pretty.
Oh, and then we get to our cardstock, so let's flick through this for you as well. Really, really beautiful. Of course, you're going to get your foil cardstock and your printed cardstock. Now, I'm just going to check this because I think this is a 10 rather than an 8.
It is a 10 rather
It
than
is,
an
isn't
8,
it?
so you're getting even more.
Yeah. So our topper collections more recently have gone down to 8 sets, and this has got a 10 in it. So
you're
this on
getting
its
even
own
more.
is over £25 worth of value. Just this collection. How amazing is that? Plus you're going to get all that mirror in there as well. You're going to get that die, that stamp, that Joe Design paper pad, those smaller dies as well, your Moonstone Mini, your gemstones. It's just incredible. The inserts as well. My goodness me.
Look at that scene.
Look at that. That's just awesome. Is that? I just imagine that's what it's like around your house.
It is. Pretty much.
Actual just snow.
Actual snow.
Really beautiful scenes. There we go. Oh my word. Right now.
It's crazy.
Do you want me to pass you this? Do you want this? Do you want a topper set? What do you want?
I don't know. I was thinking Deck the Halls.
Okay.
Actually, because I
Okay.
just love the theme of that one.
Well, that's okay. We did do Deck the Halls last week.
Oh,
but
did we do Deck the
I'll
Halls?
let you off.
We'll do this one.
I'll
'cause
let
I do
you
like
off.
that
Are you
town
sure?
scene. Yep. Come on. We'll do this
Because
one.
Rachel did Deck the Halls last
We
week.
will do this one. That's no problem at all. Now, I was choosing Deck the Halls because there's so many images in here that I am not sure which one I would want to do. That was my
I can
main
pick one for
predicament.
you.
Well, I'm either going to go, I was going to go for the Three Wise Kings, but this is very similar to that one that you did the other day. This is really cool, the little elements on there, but I think I'm going to go for that town scene with mainly because of the cardstock.
Yeah, the cardstock was
The cardstock
particularly
is
beautiful.
really awesome. Let me get that because it has that whole town scene on it. Whereabouts is it? Oh, this one.
Oh, it's so lovely.
It's beautiful.
Do you need anything else?
Absolutely beautiful. I think what I'm going to do you have any of the blue, like this dark blue colour from the A5 card blanks?
Oh, I bet we do.
I'm going to do a little, we're going to snip into it. So
we've got this kind of, is that a bit grey-y?
It might work though.
Or there's this blue.
Yes,
yeah.
I think that's the blue. Oh no.
Or do you want some, oh, there's this one, but this one's a bit more purpley.
No, I think that one works.
Or there's frosty.
That one works. We'll go with that one.
Yeah?
Yeah. The
Well,
purpley blue is the way to go. Okay,
Nice.
we're going to bring one more element into this. Snowfall.
Essential.
Like,
I'm not even joking, that's an absolute essential
we have
for
to do this. So, I'm actually going to cut into my card blank.
Ooh.
We are going to.
She's fussy cutting.
I am. I'm probably going to regret it.
No, you won't. Positive
But,
vibes.
It's
going to be awesome.
Where are we going to fussy cut from though? This is the question. So I think we want to have quite a bit of cardstock left over to be able to make our card, because we are going to layer it up. So I think if I take from, oh, but you won't be able to see those houses then. Let's go from here. We'll just go for it. We're going for it. It doesn't matter. And I'm not being too particular with my fussy cutting. I've kind of started in the middle. We're going to fussy cut around here, and then I'm just sort of going around certain shapes that we've got. But anything that's sort of in the way a little bit, like that element there, I don't think it's essential, so we'll just trim that out. We'll go around the church.
Oh my goodness, we've created a lot of love with this collection.
It is
Lots of
phenomenal.
people are saying they're trying to find it on the website. It's not
You won't
actually
find
available
it.
anymore.
No.
It's kind of a Goodie box exclusive.
It is. You will not be able to find this anywhere.
It is beautiful. Lots of people are asking for a vintage set next year now.
I think we need one.
I think it's been a while, I think, since we've done one.
It has.
And it is lovely.
Okay, so I think half of that now is just going to come away. Might have some pesky bits that we just need to help out, and then let's go over the other side. So just around these shapes here, and a lot of it is quite easy because you've got a lot of like trees in here, so we can just sort of like dance around that image and give it just sort of like a nice shape.
You can go like a little bit wibbly, can't you,
rather than sort of straight to it. It just
Yeah.
makes it easier for you to cut out. It really does. I think this knife has just lost its pointy bit there, so I'll just go. Yeah, it has. It's making it a little bit harder for all of these tinier details.
There are a few people as well saying they're still waiting on orders to arrive. We are at the moment on a 3-day lead time. We are pretty good at the minute considering how busy Black Friday's been.
It's been
We are like kind
phenomenally
of bang
busy.
up to date. Obviously we've had the Royal Mail strikes, which hasn't helped matters.
No, it hasn't.
But we do obviously have the option of upgrading to like a courier delivery as well, so it might be something worth thinking about if you are placing your order and you want it, because we all want it, don't we? We don't want to wait. Is maybe just upgrading your delivery on this occasion, just because we know that Royal Mail are.
Yeah, it's
planning
sad
for more
because
as well.
it's out of our control, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And it's something that is a little bit frustrating, and we get your frustration as well
We
because you're
do.
not getting it home. But unfortunately, at the moment, the team are doing the best that they can do,
Yeah.
and once it's out of this building and with
It's
the
not
couriers,
us, yeah.
it's not something that we can really take control of.
That looks incredible.
that.
Just that as like a long, thin A4 card would be amazing,
isn't
wouldn't it?
In a frame,
Yeah,
like
stunning.
it's just gorgeous. So I was going to do a whole acetate front, but then you'll have a lot of space left over here. So I think we're going to do a bow around this card now.
Nice.
So let's just trim this down so it's a little bit smaller than our A4. See, I want to have the whole thing in it. This is a real predicament now.
What have we done?
How else can I do it to have it all in? Because
You
it's
could
like,
do
which
it.
side do you take away if you're just gonna?
You could do a long A4 card, or you could do.
Could do actually, because I can just add a score line in, can't I?
Yeah.
And just have it like
Just do
this.
it that way.
It's super long.
Or you
no.
could do like a, I don't know, maybe like a 7x7, and then have that little extra bit and just use it for a little smaller card. I know you want to use it all, but you can't have everything in life.
And yeah,
You know this.
I do.
Or take a bit off each side if you don't want to lose.
Yeah, it might have to be that way, because it is just, if I take, let's go with, but the trees are what make it. I think we might have to just have to bite the bullet and just go with.
There you go. If you turn it over, you can't even see
Here.
what you're
Yeah,
putting away.
just close your eyes.
You can't be sad.
It's fine. Do you know what I have done now though? I've cut that to
That looks
size.
fab.
Yeah, but I've cut it to size, so I can't do a bow.
You could bow
been-
your acetate and stick it onto your acetate rather than,
A silly Billy with that one. Okay.
or do like a panel with a bit of the cardstock.
It'll be fine. It will be fine. So I'm going to add a little bit of, I have added a bit of space on there actually, because we are going to trim this slightly smaller. So let's trim that to 8.
Oh, Susan said Z fold it. That would have been good, wouldn't
Oh,
it?
that would have been so good. Too late.
Susan, you were a bit too late with
Too
your
late. I
suggestion.
cut the cardstock. So then I'm going to make my acetate this way around. So let's just bring in our scoreboard now, and I'm just going to score the first side at a quarter or a half. A half's easier to work with, isn't it? And then let's bring this in. I always like to do this because I think you can properly get the sizing where it needs to go. So I'm just going to add on like 2. So that's going to go.
You don't need a lot, do you, for a bow either? And a lot.
Sometimes it's
too much.
a lot.
Yeah.
And then I'll add another half in where we can just trim that with our scissors. So trim that off of here. And then we need some red tape. Do we have any? Oh, we do. It's small red tape, but it will do. Don't think I've got any in my box. I used it all. Oh, I do. It's here. It's here. So let's just pop this, and I'm actually going to pop it onto the back of here. And it might seem a little bit insane, but because I'm then going to stick this on, I think it's just going to be easier this way. I'm not sure where we're going to put our topper yet. Maybe on top of the acetate, maybe underneath the acetate. We will see.
Okay. We're trusting you.
We're going to just do the acetate first.
There's all sorts of suggestions for products coming in now.
Don't tell me, because for next year, not for this card.
For products, no.
Because
No,
you'll
I'm
make
not
me
telling you
sad.
anymore.
It will make me sad that I've not done them. So making sure that's stuck really nicely on there, and then the same again with this one.
Oh, see, that's going to look fab.
Just popping that on there. You get that nice, just touch of a bow on here. Now, if I was clever, I would have left this now, but it's actually not that bad.
No.
You've got quite a nice bit of space on there. So again, because we're using acetate on this, and it is kind of like a construction project, then your red tape is definitely the best way to go. We'll just put another piece on here.
Catherine's just ordered a goodie box. She said, I was trying to hold off this year as I've got so much, but I just couldn't resist any longer.
Those prices though are, you just can't resist them. The amount of stuff that you get in there, it's incredible.
Yeah.
You have to just add them in.
Amanda's got another 4
So
goodie boxes
there.
arriving today. Oh, how exciting.
And such a good gift for like crafters
Yeah,
as well.
definitely. Yeah. And you could kind of split it with someone as well.
I think so, if you're in a little craft group.
You know, maybe there's two or 3 or even 4 of you. There's plenty in there to split, isn't there?
Absolutely. So then let's pop this onto our card blank now. I'm just going to add the tape on top of the mirror, and then we'll go across in these sections here. Obviously it won't touch the bottom because we have got that little element that we cut out, but you won't be able to see that when it's all made up. So this will go onto here. Oops. Get that bit off. And that on there. And then we can bring in our card blank. Now, if I fold this over, it's going to give me the best sort of spacing on here. Now, it was, oops, no.
Don't
This is the second time today.
We're not ready for you.
I'm not ready just yet because I want to get the base right. So I think what I've done here is I've cut the sides, but I've not cut the top and the bottom.
Oh,
so
I see.
The
So
sides are just going to have that little
nice.
touch of blue.
I like that.
Make it just a little bit different, making sure that you can go into that spacing and get all of that stuck really nicely. And then let's bring in our main topper now.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if I'm going to use that big frame.
You wouldn't even need to use any toppers actually. You could get away with just
I think so.
using
Just
the
adding that element
cardstock
in.
and a sentiment.
What have we got? Because I do think
Ooh.
actually it's quite sad filling that out. It's filling that
Yeah.
space in. So let's.
I think you just do a few sentiments and
Can we do this one?
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of ribbon. Ribbon might
the
finish
ribbon
it
box
off.
is there if you wish to open it. You unleash it at your own risk.
I know there is a lot in there, isn't there? Put Merry Christmas down here. That up there. I just feel like
I
something's
love
missing
that.
here.
What about a ribbon border? Or is that going to cover up that lovely kind of lacy bit?
Maybe we could place it
Or some gemstones.
so it fits on. Let's go with the red one. Oops. There's a lot going on in this element sheet, isn't there? Let's pop that. I think because my issue is that I don't have Miri anywhere else.
Yeah.
So if we keep it to a minimum, it's actually going to work out for the better. I've just dropped that now. Or do we just pop this on top? Let's do that.
Okay.
See what happens. It's hard sometimes.
It is
You have
hard.
especially when you kind of have the focus as your cardstock. I think that can make it
Yeah.
troublesome as well, because you know what you focus on that first, but you don't actually think about how other elements are
what
going to
else
fit
you're
in
gonna do,
until
yeah.
the end, and then you get stumped like I've just done.
I quite often do that.
So let's just add. Oh, my tape is being
troublesome.
yeah, just not going where I want it to go. Let's pop that on there. Here we go. I'm going to add this just over the top of that element. But you could, I think this would have made a beautiful stepper as well.
Oh yeah.
Such a nice stepper. But like you said, that whole image, just pop it in a big frame.
There's just so much you could have done with that background.
It's so nice. So let's add this on top of here. And then, I wonder if, no, we're going with foam pads just to lift this off here.
Just very indecisive this morning.
We will, I don't know what's wrong. I can't make any decisions. Stick that in there. Let's pop this on first. This is what happens as well when you don't you just when you get these goodie boxes and you open them for the first time, you're like, oh, what should I do? What should I do? I like this. I really like this. And sometimes you need to think about these things a little bit more, don't you? Have a little bit of time. So I still think I'm going to put this Merry Christmas in this bottom corner.
Yeah.
And then gold gemstones, just to bring in that gold into the background. We'll go with 3 large gold gemstones. Got gemstones all over my fingers now. 3
Diana
large
said
ones.
that she's missed half this demo. She had a phone call. She'll have to watch back. You'll be able to.
Most of the demo would have probably been done in the last 5 minutes. The rest of it is just me deliberating on what I should do with this card. Because, yeah. But this is how we craft sometimes.
It is,
It's
definitely.
not always easy.
No, it's not.
Okay, there we go.
The hardest bit is actually deciding what to do, isn't it?
It is.
Gorgeous. I absolutely love that. It looks absolutely
It worked out well in the end.
fabulous. Yeah. It is
Worked out
brilliant.
well
Thank you
in the
so
end.
much. So that was some of the treats that we found in our goodie box today. So don't forget, you can still purchase your goodie boxes. We still do have some left, but it is very limited stock now. We've got over 90% of the stock has gone. £25, minimum £80 full retail price inside your box. Contents cannot be changed. We will guarantee that orders up to 4 boxes in one order will have different contents. Any more than 4 ordered, and we can't guarantee that. So if you're ordering 5 or 6, and it'll be, of course, if you split them over different transactions, we can't guarantee that either. Let me just remind you that Win It Weekly before we look at our next section. So today, well, this week, we are giving away 5 of this wonderful, beautiful Blooms luxury topper collection. But you need to answer our question correctly. It's a very unusual one. What were the first artificial Christmas trees made from? Was it A, wood, B, foam, or C, goose feathers? We've got quite a lot of goose feathers coming in.
Really?
Yeah.
I did think, I think Christmas has been
small, though.
celebrated for such a long time, hasn't it? So
Yeah.
but maybe they were just tiny trees. Maybe that's how people had them.
Yeah.
Not all crazy big ones like we have now.
No. Anyway, let us know what you think the answer is, and we'll be selecting 5 winners on Friday's show. Okay, next for you, we have got that wonderful Snowy Days bundle that we brought to you on Friday. This was so busy. It is just £8.99. Not only are you going to get this fabulous topper collection, you're also going to get the inserts. So that's like a double whammy of Black Friday goodness, because your topper collection, just following the trends of other topper collections this Black Friday, should be £8.99 on its own, but we're throwing the inserts in as well for you. So you're going to get your 8 different topper sets, absolutely beautiful designs. Love this single sheet of cardstock, is one of my most favourite ones. It's just beautiful. We've got that gorgeous Santa, we've got the sheeps, we love the little sheeps there. I love the colours in that one. Look at this, moody sky, it's just lovely. We've got the kind of little loved up robins there for you as well, perfect for maybe newly married or newly engaged over Christmas. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got that fabulous village scene with the churches. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Oh, look at his little face. He's so fluffy. I love him. We've got the gorgeous donkey and the little robins. And then finally, possibly my absolute favourite topper set that we've done. I love this one. I think it's just so unusual, so different, and such a lovely topper for this year after the Jubilee and of course of the Queen passing. I just think it's perfect. It's just magical. So for £8.99 you're going to get all of your topper sets, but you are also going to get your 16 coordinating inserts as well. So that is like a complete collection for just £8.99. What an absolute bargain that one is. That is just amazing. Next for you, we're going off Christmas. Look at this. A little Teddy Loves Deluxe craft pad. 71 individual elements across your 20 sheet pad. I need to just step to the side because I can't see.
1 minute. 1 minute. £4.99.
£4.99. Oh, hello.
My goodness.
What's going on here?
Oh.
Emily, he stole one. So you are going to get your all your topper sheets. How many do we get in here? 4? Yeah, 4 topper sheets. You're going to get your foil cardstock. That one's full. We're past it now, Emily, don't worry. You're going to get your printed cardstock, and you're going to get your inserts. I'm going to go sideways now because it's going to be easier to see this. You're pretty much getting a complete collection, all beautifully bound together in this fabulous pad of goodness. £4.99. That's almost like 2/3 off, isn't it? It's crazy price. Here you're going to see all of your inserts as well. Perfect for maybe you're doing Secret Santa with some crafty friends. £4.99 is an absolute bargain, especially if you've got like a £10 budget, and they're going to think you paid $11.99 for it. Absolutely amazing. Or maybe it's something for the kids as well. You know, this is a really lovely pad for kids to be crafting with. Again, £4.99. You don't kind of mind paying out that kind of money for the kids to craft with, do you?
No.
It's fabulous. What an absolute bargain that one is. I believe it doesn't end there though with the bags. we have got some decoupage books for you. So we have got the Acorn Wood decoupage book for you. So this has got 72 pages in, 12 different designs of super cute characters. And let me just have a flip through this for you. So this will make you 48 decoupaged toppers. So you've seen all the kind of base layers, then you see all the layers. You do need to cut this out, but it's all been nicely labelled and printed for you. All the layers have been designed, so it's nice and easy for you to cut out. Again, great for kids, this one. Get them some little scissors, keep them quiet for hours cutting all these little pieces out. But it's going to make you 48 of your complete decoupage toppers.
So for £5 you can make close to 50 toppers.
Yeah.
Decoupaged.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, right?
I don't think you could get any better than that.
No. It's fabulous value, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. And that acorn wood as well is just so cute. But then we do also have the springtime florals for you as well. So if you want something a little bit more kind of realistic with your images here, you've got your stunning flowers there. And again, you're going to get all of your kind of base layers, if you will, and then you're going to get all of your elements there for you to cut out, already kind of layered up for you. You just need to snip them out, layer them up. They're all numbered as well, nice and easy. Beautiful. Florals for all occasions in here. Obviously we've got kind of spring, we've got sympathy, you could have wedding flowers, you've got that lovely cross there which will be nice for Easter, kind of confirmations, things like that. It is just amazing value, absolutely gorgeous. £4.99. You could get them both for less than the price of one.
It's just crazy.
Bonkers, isn't it?
That price.
Absolutely crazy. Okay, we are going to head back over to you. What are we doing?
We are. So this time, I promise you I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay. I had a little look at this earlier on, so I do know what I'm doing. And it's the reason why I didn't do a Z fold before, because we're going to do it with this one.
You're on it. You know what you're doing.
So we are going to fussy cut around our little teddy bear.
Oh, I love him.
Of course. I just love any way I can transform a piece of cardstock and fussy cutting is involved. I am all for it. So just going around the rest of him now. Now he is quite fluffy and I do want to kind of keep that element to him as well. So I'm kind of giving myself a little bit of space around here just to get all of those elements in, because there's a lot of accent foiling on there as well. And it just looks really, really cute. So just going around there, we can tidy this up when we've popped it out, but just so we can get all of those bits in. And then down to this border, and our border is where we're going to stop with our fussy cutting. We're going to bring in our trimmer and just line it up to that edge and just trim away. Make sure I've got enough space. Just trim that away and then lift that up and trim it up into here. And then this is just going to pop out of here really, really nicely. So that is one piece we're going to do. And then we're going to do a 5 by 5. So I'm just going to trim the rest of my card to 5. And then I'm going to trim it to 10. So where as much as you can, take it away from the side that you fussy cut it on, because I've still got a little bit missing out here. But if we just trim that there, it's going to leave us with the tiniest little edge to sort of put back together.
Anyway, aren't you?
So we're going to do 2.5 and 5, and then on my little man over here, I'm going to bring him in and flip him over, and we're just going to do it at 5, 7.5, and then I'm just going to mark it at 10 as well, just so I can just snip this off with my scissors. So I've got a little guide as to where that needs to be. So now we can pop this back together. We'll just give our scores a nice little burnish, because we want this to sit really nice and proud.
I always have to really think about where I need to put my scores in when I do a Z fold.
Yeah.
It really,
sometimes
I have to really stop and think.
You just have to make sure you're doing it in the right way, don't you? So then that's going to fit on there really, really nicely. And we're going to lift this up on foam pads, but because we are going to do that with foam pads, what I'm going to do is just place them on this section here. So just trim that off. And then on my, where's my other pieces, on this element that is going to stick onto here, I'm also just going to stick that on there and then trim it off, because you don't want to place foam pads where you don't want them to be. And then just up onto our teddy bear as well, so he stands quite proud off our card as well. So I can just use this little element to fit here in his ear. Take off all of our foam pads. We're going to line this up really nicely with this edge
He's
on the
so
bottom
cute.
of our card. So he'll stand up off there, and then this will marry up really nicely because that will stand up off there, and we can still fold this nice and flat so we know it's going to fit into our card blank. So then I have our Celebrate Your Day. So I'm going to put that about 3/4 of the way down, and I've just popped this on with some double-sided tape. So let's just lift the backing up off there and place that under here, just so it sort of comes to where those streamers sort of end. And this is just going to sit nicely behind our image. So then I've got my coordinating topper from this collection, and I do have the border. Now I thought with this one you can overhang this because you could fit this in a 5x7. So you can add this little bit of detailing. So I've just gone ahead and added my foam pads just to the bottom section. So again, we're not going to have any overhangs when we stick this on, and then we can fit it really nicely.
It fits perfect
within that square. It just gives it a little bit of a different look as well to the card when it's finished. And then again, I've done exactly the same, just popped my foam pads at the bottom of here and I've doubled them up. So that's going to stand nice and proud as well. And then we've got 2 sentiments for this one. Happy birthday and you're my number one. So you're my number one, I'm going to add to this top corner.
It
Happy
gives you the
birthday.
option to use your bigger toppers on this card because you're limited with your cardstock, aren't you? Obviously, because you've cut away the bottom. And obviously where you've actually cut out limits you. So having your topper go over the top of the card,
it just gives it
you
that
more
extra
option,
room as well. So we've got happy birthday, you're my number one. That happy birthday fits perfectly in there. I'm so happy about that.
It's
and
so
then
cute.
On the reverse, we've obviously now got a 5x5 space where we can add our insert, and they got included, so we might as well use them. And it gives you a nice little finishing space to add your message. So just removing this tape off here, and then we can stick that on a little bit on this top section, and then we can place this onto here. Now my card, my insert, I obviously have a little bit more of as well, so if I wanted to put some more on this section, I absolutely could, so it like marries up a bit. Just going to finish it off with, again, some more gemstones, and we're going to go in with our medium size ones this time, and I'm just going to fit 3 just on this little panel, and there we go.
Fabulous. Look how cute he is.
He is really cute.
He's very, very sweet. That's amazing. Absolutely gorgeous card. And that's the kind of style of card that you can make with all sorts of things. You know, because we often
all sorts
do
of topper shapes as well.
Definitely. We do that border quite a lot with that images on, so you can be looking at fussy cutting and you know what you can do. But that's it from us today. Thank you all so much for joining us. I'll just run through the TV schedule. We've got a busy week this week, haven't we?
We have.
So Natalie's there tomorrow, and you have got 6, 7, 1, 3 and 5.
Yep. Busy day.
Busy day, early start for Natalie. So it'd be lovely if you could tune in at 6 o'clock. She's got her Black Friday after party, but you've got another, you've got Watercolor Escapes as well, haven't you?
Yeah, which we haven't seen yet on Hobby Maker.
Yeah, it's very exciting. And then I'm there on Friday, which was just 7, 1, 3 and 5, but then turned into a takeover. So yeah, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 on Friday.
We'll be there.
Be there. It's a prism takeover, so it's all going to be techniques. I'm not doing any prep. I'm just going to take all my stuff, stacks of card, long lists of things we can do. It's going to be awesome. I'm very excited. So make sure you tune in to us on Hobby Maker because we'd love to see you there. And tomorrow it's time for Super Savers. So me and Bex will be here tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock to run through those incredible Super Savers. Enjoy the rest of your Monday and we'll see you tomorrow.